Om Sri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. We're discussing Kathopanishad, Prathama Adhyaya, Dvitiya Valli. Today we will elaborately discuss on mantra number 18. Najayate mriyate va vipaschit nayam kutaschit na babhuva kaschit ajo nitya shashvatoyam puranaha nahanyate hanyamane sharire. It is talking about Atma, the Holy Spirit, or the Self. Atma cannot be translated in any English word. The nearest word is Holy Spirit or Self, S capital. So that Atma is not Jayate, born. Atma namriyate. The self or Atma doesn't die. Va or vipaschit means the intelligent self, all-knowing soul. Na ayam, not this, means not this Atma. Utaschit, from anything elsewhere. Na, not babhuva, came into being. Kaschit, anything. Ajaha, unborn. Nityaha, eternal. Shashvataha, everlasting. Ayam, this Atma. Puranaha, the ancient. Na, not. Hanyate, slain. Hanyamane, being slain. Sharire, in this very body. We already discussed it. That the intelligent Atma is not born nor dies. He did not spring from anything, and nothing sprang from him. Unborn, eternal, everlasting, ancient, is not slain, although the body is slain. So earlier, our discussions, we emphasized how the Kathopanishad mantras were evidently an immediate inspiration by Bhagavan Vyasaji to crystallize his matured thinking and full relations of the truth in his own Upanishad poem, Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, sorry. You all know how in the Gita, the entire first chapter and portions of the second are spent in, providing an inimitable background similar to the story of Nachiketa in this Upanishad, wherein to the presence of an immortal teacher, Lord Krishna, A disciple, Sri Arjuna, is brought in an attitude of surrender, devotion, and seeking. And in the second chapter of the divine song, sung by the Lord Himself, there is a substantial reproduction of even the very words of the mantra that is now under discussion. So, we will look upon the mantra in different way. Vipaschit means who is very knowledgeable, who has understood himself that I am that Brahman, I am that Atma, I am that existence, I am that consciousness, I am that Ananda, when everything else is just the reflection of that. Like this person, the cover of his eyes has been removed, and he realizes, na jayate maryate va, that I am not born, I will not die. The Vipaschit Shabda word is very important over here. That realized soul then understands that that realized soul and the total soul is same. His understanding is something different. Before knowledge, he used to identify himself with this very body. Now the same identification is there that I am not this body, not this intellect, mind. I am that the whole universe, the cause of universe. Here is the association also with the whole, not with the part. As Brahman doesn't born, doesn't die, here Vipaschit means who understand I also never born or will not die. Because if I tell that Atma is born and Atma will die, then it is Atma is under six modifications. Clear? That it is born, it grows, it stays, then the curve is down, then there is decay, then there is deceased of the thing. Clear? So, nayam kutaschit na babhuva kaschit. This Atma or the self is not the product of any cause or not the effect. It is not the product of the effect, it is not the product of the cause also. He was never in the deformities format. विकृत रूप में कभी नहीं थे. It is not confined by the time. Is there existence of any other thing in this whole universe? No. Without Brahman, there is nothing else in this whole world. Shruti says, Mat Anyat Nasti. Other than me, there is nothing in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. So, what a wonderful metaphor Upanishad has used. Just listen. That without form, without work, nirguna, nishkriya, nishkala, atma, expressed itself as Hiranyagarbha, total knowledge, like Google, knowledge house. Then he became afraid because he was alone. Sabhana akorat, akarot. As if Hiranyagarbha about to start crying in fear. Then he thought, if other than me there is nothing, then why I am crying? Why I am afraid? Yat mad anyat nasti kasmat nu vibhemi. If other than me anything else is not there, why am I afraid? Saha anuvikshya na anyat atmanah apashyat. Saha aham asmi iti agre vyaharat. Tataha aham nama abhava. From Brihadaranyaka, I'm telling. So that Hiranyagarbha, the Atma in the form of Hiranyagarbha, it's visualized itself only. Atma has visualized, Atma has seen only Atma, there is nothing else. And his all sorts of doubts, fear factor just got removed. When an Atma, the knower of Atma, identifies himself with that Atma or Brahman, he becomes fearless. Clear? Main the identification. When in a stage a person is playing the role of a king, Maybe he is a beggar, but when he is in the stage and playing the role of a king, then he forgets his poverty, beggarism. Or just opposite, when a king plays the role means of a beggar, he has to forget his kingliness. So here the main thing is identification. When one individual identifies himself with the Atma, which is fearless, he automatically becomes fearless. That is why Yagnavalka is telling to King Janaka, Abhayam vai Janakaha praptaha asi. You, oh Lord Janaka, King Janaka, you have become fearless because you have known your own self. Who has known himself as self, as the soul, is not afraid of anything else. We are fearful, we are anxious, we are depressed because we identify ourselves with this very body, mind, and intellect and create a false relationship with the whole universe, and we get into trapped. अजः नित्यः शाश्वतो शाश्वतः ayam purana. The common understanding is when this body is born, I am born. That's why when we write our autobiography or we are very keen to describe about our born, where we are born, so we often tell that I am born in this family, in this year, when that thing happens. So this is our common understanding. This is the many lives samskara, impression in the mind, that when this body is born, Atma is also born with that. But Atma is ajaha, there is no birth. Nityaha, eternal, there is no destruction. So Nitya and Shashvata as parallel words, synonymous word, as if. Means there is no changes. Pura api nava eva iti. Kathopanishad Shankara Bhashya of this mantra. Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji wrote this. What is Purana? Shashvatoyam Purana. It is oldest. It is older than the oldest. Yet newer than the newest. Clear? It is the latest, but it is the oldest also. Pura api nava eva iti Purana. Means there is no changes. There is no decay, no growth. It never gets old. And in this way, for Atma, this Purana word has been coined. And more it is telling Nahanyate Hanyamane Sharire. If the body gets distracted, Atma never gets distracted. Again and again, Upanishad is telling the same thing because our firm conviction that I am born with this body and I will die with this body. So to discard this false conviction again and again, Shruti is telling, Nahanyate hanyamane sharire. If the body gets distracted, Atma never gets. Atma is different from the body. Not a single sharira dharma, the afflictions of body, decay or growth, never touch Atma. Upanishad or Shruti Mata, the same truth is telling in various ways. We can think that as if repeatedly same thing is telling Shruti because here it is najayate means ajaha nitya shashvatah. So why najayate and ajaha, both the same words have been coined in a same mantra? As if a person teaches his bird or his little kid, A for Atma, B for Brahman, C for Chandra, hmm, D for Dattatraya, E for Ekalavya. Like this Upanishad is teaching us in this way. Sharira dharma doesn't touch me. There may be fever, headache, cough and cold. All of them belong to the body. There is no connection between me and the body. What is the connection between me and body? In a sense word, it is stupidity, bevukufi. I myself tell it's a wrong conviction. So, all the sharir, man, buddhi, the body, mind, intellect, they are anatma vastu. They are not atma. They are not self. They are not soul. They are not sentient. The only sentience is atma. Other than atma, everything is insentient. Be alert, be conscious about your own consciousness. Be alert about your own intrinsic nature. Don't get afflicted with the world. Don't get touched with the temporary happiness and sorrow of the world. The temporary happiness and sorrow are like the two sides of a one coin. They are the dharmas of the sharira. This is the body's condition. There is pain, back pain, lower back pain, upper back pain, stomach ache, knee problem. Everything belongs to the body. It is not only intellectual understanding. Even when you will feel it, because most of you are at such an age where all such bodily problems are verily part and parcel of us. So you have to apply Vedanta and this Vedantic truth in your very life. That yes, there is pain, there is heart disease, there is lung problem, there is kidney disease, there is eye problem, there is knee problem. But all the problem belong to my body. It is not my problem. If you apply this knowledge when you are suffering, then what is the use of that knowledge? Like our government or our army has a lot of weapons. And when the war is going on, terrible war, and if we don't use those weapons, then what is the use of that weapons? Why? What is the use that we have purchased so much costly weapons? Why? There is no conditionings in Atma. To explain Atma, Upanishad has taken the process of neti neti, not this, not this. Najayate, namriyate. There is no born, no die. All the upadi dharma, all the conditionings are superimposed on Atma, and we are explaining Atma in that way. We are wearing the red glass and explaining the whole world as if it is red or reddish. In Shiva Mahimna Stotra, there is one line Atadvyavrityayam chakitam avidhatte srutihi api. Shruti is very afraid to tell about Atma. Je, this is not, this is not, this is not. Because nobody can explain Atma with this that it is that, it is like that. It's not possible because there is no parallel entity like Atma. Even when we explain Atma as Satchid Ananda, please pay attention. It's a very interesting part. When we explain that what is or how is Atma, now Atma is Sat Chit Ananda. What does it mean? This is the closest words to explain Atma. Sat means it is not that Atma has existence. Sat means Atma is not non-existent thing. It's a new thing I'm telling, huh? You have never heard from me. Sat doesn't mean Atma is astitva, existence. Because those words are also coined by us or Upanishad. What about has been explained or coined about Atma? That Atma is not. So Atma is Sat means Atma is existence. Here it means Atma is not non-existent element. Chit means Atma is not unconscious. Atma achit नहीं, अप्रकाशक नहीं. Atma is not non-illumination. Clear? Ananda means he is not anananda. It is not that he is not happy. If we want to tell more about it, again that Atma will come into the spell of words. Any words takes us to our previous experience. Means we are confining Atma with the name, with any fencing. Even Veda also never tried it. That is why Veda has taken the process of negation, neti, neti, not this, not this. Who is Atma, we don't know. We know it is our always experience, but it is not possible to express in the words. Only these things we know. If Atma is not there, I am not there. If Atma is not there, the whole universe is not there. Harihi Om Tat Sat.